GU Self-Storage, conveniently located near the Harmon McDonald's, offers fully covered loading and unloading area with individual pin-coded gate and door access. Call us today at 648-7867 for more information.
Half a day, everybody. Jason Salas here, and thank you for starting your day the KUAM way. You know the man, the myth, the legend right here, Sergeant Paul Tapau. He joins us each and every Wednesday, and we are hitting the road, going out into the community, and letting you know how you can help make Guam a safer place and prevent crime in our island. And Sarge, we're in my village today. Last week we were in Sinahania, your hometown. Here we're in Dedido, where I grew up, and we are in one of the most densely populated parts of the island right now, and we are in Vicente A. Benavente Middle School, previously known as DMS, but always going to be the home of the Roadrunners. And this school, unfortunately, has a long and storied tradition. Unfortunately, part of the history now is it got broken into recently.
Yes, absolutely. And, welcome to the beautiful village of Dedido. We want to thank the principal and, of course, all the faculty and staff for allowing us to be here. But it's unfortunate that we're reporting about a crime that happened here. And this happened on February 25th, which was a Tuesday. Our officers from the Dedido precinct were called to a school break-in. Now, prior to school officials arriving that day, they discovered that 5 classrooms had been broken into. It was vandalized, items were taken from within the classrooms, and they've also discovered that a restroom attached to the wing that the classroom was broken into had also been broken into, with a drop ceiling severely damaged, and of course the restroom entirely was vandalized. So this is really something in which we want to bring to the community, and we've been fielding tips relative to this case, but we want more. And it's really, I guess for me, it hits home because I, for one, had volunteered this year to be a youth soccer coach, and I've coached against the kids from Benavente Middle School. Great kids. They have great coaching staff, they have great school participation, and to see this happen, this hallway, the school in itself really pumps out and puts out a lot of champions. And Erwin Avila, who's the basketball coach for the school, actually contributes to the success of these kids. And to see this happen to them, we want to do our part with the Guam Crime Stoppers and, of course, the School Crime Stoppers program, and bring justice and hopefully bring closure to this case. So this is something important, something that means dear to me. We do want to ask the community, should anybody have any information, to please assist us with this case.
Now, of course, nothing good ever comes out of any sort of vandalism or any break-in. I mean, there are always terrible crimes against the community, but crimes against schools are particularly heinous because, they're taking away young people's sense of self, their sense of security. It is their home away from home. And, and they're somebody actually went into the place where I'm supposed to feel safe. My friends go here, my cousins, my neighbors. I trust my teacher. They're getting me ready for the next evolution in my life and everything like that. And someone's taken away that sense of peace. It is.
As coaches, we echo the same philosophy that's taught in the classroom, and that's really preparing these kids to be stewards for the community. And you're absolutely correct. This is a sense of a home. This is a place where a sense of security needs to be brought forth to the kids, because the preparation for the next level, this is an important stage of the child's development years, is really in middle school. And to give them that, you need the facilities, you need the classrooms, and you need to break away and steer away from any disruption that may interfere with the educational time. And unfortunately, when schools get broken into, we have to shut the school down, particularly the wing, and you have a lot of things that are affected by it. The use of the classrooms, the adjustments of times, and the adjustments of instructional times, which is important because you're losing instructional times that these kids need, and of course, they need to learn and grow with this. So this is important, and being the Guam Crime Stoppers coordinator and of course the liaison to the schools, we bring this and we present this to the kids that the probabilities of this crime being committed by students or former students of the school is very high, and it's very likely. And this is why we ask the kids, when we come here, we reiterate the fact that, hey, your school was broken into. This is your opportunity to be the stewards of the school and give us information that you may know that the principal or the staff may not know, and there's not purview to their information, but you have that information. And we are exploring that avenue because when you look at a school that's been vandalized, it really attributes to people with just a lot of time in their hand, and it's unfortunate that majority of the cases of the school break-ins are usually committed by the students of the school or former students of the school.
All right, guys. Now, as the Sarge was saying, if you're watching right now, make sure you turn the audio up if you're scrolling us on Facebook or YouTube right now, because one of the things that's so interesting, and you were mentioning right now, there's so many people that identify with the school, that come back, that teach here, that coach here, that participate in the parent-teacher organization. You know, when you're a roadrunner here, you're a roadrunner for life. You know, like I was talking to some of the, the members of the PTO here, and they were like, beep, beep. You know, that's just what they do. You know, this is the fabric of this community at this school. But this campus right now, in this part of Dededo, just right off Isangsong Road, it's in such a densely populated part. A lot of people would say, that's a really weird place for a crime to take place. But also there's opportunity from people that do your kind of investigative work, because that's a lot of neighbors with a lot of eyeballs who may have seen something that you would like to come forward.
And you're absolutely correct. There are established neighborhood watch groups that Dededo has. We do know for a fact that the main proper within the Dededo village, they have an established neighborhood watch groups. And we're working with the latter area with their neighborhood watch group. But the neighbors have actually contributed to a lot of the success of our closures of the case. Case in point, we had a few years ago, we had a school break-in at the school just down the street, Weddingo Elementary. A passerby saw an individual jumping the gate. They immediately called the Dededo precinct. We converged. We were able to apprehend the individual within the property of Weddingo Elementary. So it's really the eyes and ears of the community that play a vital role for the safety of the school. And this is one of the aspects in which we're trying to infuse the neighborhood watch program, is a school watch program. And we're asking the community members to be the watchful eyes and ears of the schools when they're not in operation. So it's important that they contribute, that this is the stakeholders. You play a vital stakeholders role in the safety of the school when it's off, when it's not in session. So their parts with the community, it's important for the safety of the kids and of course the safety of the school.
Okay, I like something you just said, Sarge, because you brought up the fact that there are community WhatsApp groups, so at the village level, at the neighborhood level, they're even like, down a street or a court or a cul-de-sac like we have here in Dededo, right? How are you seeing schools themselves have like WhatsApp groups where, the PTO talks about it, or faculty, or, even interested parents, they get involved like just with schools, and they're like, hey, I think I saw something, or can anybody, be a crossing guard and things like that? I'm sure you're a big advocate of that.
Yes. When we first started CrimeTime, one of our features was Simon Sanchez and the Mad School, or the Mad Shark initiative, and I think that's something special. And we were just there last week with their career day event.
I'll tell you what, this is a beautiful campus though, so let's take a stroll there as you continue to talk about that WhatsApp group.
And the sweet thing about it was that the students within that campus, they actually were the founding group that established that network of the Mad Sharks initiative, and it really was empowering the kids to become stewards of the school and to take ownership over the school by applying and learning, of course, what they can do to prevent crime from happening. So these are small initiatives that were taken by the kids, and when you have a PTO that's really diverse and capable of reaching out to the masses, I think that's important. They play an important part. I'm a PTO member too for my child's school, and I make it a point that, hey, we play a vital role in the safety of the kids, and of course the safety and the well-being of the students. So this is where we have to do our part. So the initiatives, the small initiatives, can be minute to some, but it really is big when you look at it from the aspect from the students looking in and stuff. So having these initiatives, whether we start our own PTO WhatsApp neighborhood watch group for the schools, this is something in which we can actually look forward to, or start something small and really work with the kids and just being that neighborhood patrol, the safety patrol for the campus. These are something in which the kids can actually do.
All right, Sarge, right on. Okay, so remember what I said. Dededo, this is my village. I'm very proud to be from this northern part of the island. And here in Dededo, it's all about respect, right? You do not disrespect your school. That is your home away from home once again. And you do not disrespect this gentleman right here, the man for whom the school is named, Vicente S.A. Benavente. It's the home of the Roadrunners, everybody. It's a very, very proud school. And we want to get the conversation going. So if you're watching us on Facebook right now or YouTube, make sure to add in a comment if you have any information that can help GPD in any way with their investigation of this latest break-in here at Benavente Middle School. And Sarge, if people don't want to do so in a public forum like social media and everything like that, you can guarantee their anonymity as always, and if they want to contact GPD privately, they can do so as well.
Absolutely. Guam.crimestoppersweb.com. Interact with the Guam Crime Stoppers coordinator. Full anonymity. All it is really you providing that information, and the P2 tips off program would actually allow you to provide that information where it's pretty much nobody will know who you are, and it's just information that we can use to bring closure to this case.
All right, everybody, information is power, so make sure you help GPD, because here at Benavente Middle School, we want to make sure that this school is the very best it can, because really good kids go here. Sarge, we appreciate it as always.
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks for starting your day the KUAM way, everybody. This has been Crime Time. See you next time.